Oh Lordy, pick a bale of cotton. Oh Lordy, pick a bale of day. Oh Lordy, pick a bale of cotton. Oh Lordy, pick a bale of day. You got to jump down and turn around and pick a bale of cotton. Got to jump down and turn around and pick a bale of day. You got to jump down and turn around and pick a bale of cotton. Got to jump down and turn around and pick a bale of day. Oh Lordy, pick a bale of cotton. Oh Lordy, pick a bale of day. Oh Lordy, pick a bale of cotton. Oh Lordy, pick a bale of day.
Well, hey, Motor Warriors. I've been wanting to shoot these cotton fields for so long, and every year they start harvesting, and if we get dry enough weather, they do it really fast. Well, we ended up with some rain, and it kind of interrupted their harvesting. So I'm going to try and get back, trying to get this shot here. Traffic in this area is just unbelievable. This used to be country. Never used to see anybody out here. And now hopefully you can actually hear me with all the traffic that has been going by while I was setting up the camera. But you'll have to excuse me. I might have to overdub this because I still have kind of a sore throat. But anyway, for those of you that never have seen cotton, that's what this is all about. That is cotton. That's what cotton looks like right there. Boy, that was close. I actually clipped that one. I'm glad I went up a little bit. But this is cotton. This whole area used to be filled with cotton years ago. But now it's just smaller patches. Same with tobacco. When I was a kid, a lot of places used to grow tobacco. And one of my uncles, he used to grow tobacco. And we used to have to go out there and work in the tobacco fields. And man, that was work, I tell you what. I've never worked cotton, but nowadays it's all done by machine. I was hoping they'd be out here today so that I could show you how they do it. Looks like snow, doesn't it? If you could see those houses in the background, all of those are brand new houses. None of these houses were here like a year ago. And this is just one little section on the edge of town. All of the houses, everything here you can see, all these houses way back as far as you can see, that's all fairly new. And that's just, like I said, one little section. And across the road over there, if you look the building to the left, just to the right of that tower, that's the fire station. And you can see the white across on either side of that is more cotton fields. And on the other side of the road over there, there's more cotton fields. And that's unharvested cotton right there, obviously. But I know it's probably going to be hard to tell what it looks like based on the camera here, but it's really pretty. But you can probably hear some of the cars going by. Like I said, this area used to have nobody. I mean, it was, it's a pretty barren area. Let me make sure I clear those trees there. Yeah, there I am. See those pink big bale wrap there, right there? That's each one of those. There's several in a stack. But that's cotton. See, they have to get, just like with tobacco, you have to have the right weather to bale it, or in the, harvest tobacco or bale this cotton. Because if you get it where it's wet, because these will hold a lot of water, as you might imagine with cotton, and if they're wet and you bale them up, they'll rot. So you have to get them just right or they'll be messed up. But you can see how tall they are. This drone is saying I'm 11 feet off the ground, and You know, they're below me obviously, but still pretty good size. And you can see that there's 4 bales right there. Those are each individual bales. So you get a lot of hay or a lot of cotton in one bale. And that stuff is just from what they've harvested. But you can see the areas where they've harvested that. So that all the bales over there, there's hay in the back, or bales in the back. And you can see the brown strip that goes through here. That's what they've harvested, is all around this border and up through that middle strip. That's all harvested. I wonder how long it'll be before they take over this farmland for eminent domain and put up houses all in this intersection here, or businesses. There goes a bike. But that's a lot of hay that came, or a lot of cotton that came out of those cuts in there. But you can see how much white there is. There's still a lot of cotton to be baled. I'm sure that they're getting some money out of this. I have no idea what cotton sells for a bale or anything like that anymore. I'm sure if it wasn't worth it, they wouldn't do it though. Well, hopefully this will pick up on the camera. It's really hard to tell if you've never seen cotton in person, or you know, been able to touch it and stuff. The cotton ball, this part feels really soft, but there's seeds inside of there. The little casing here, if you can see that. That thing is really tough and sharp, really sharp. I mean, maybe you can see that. See how sharp that is? Like a cat claw. So back in picking this by hand days, people would, you know, get their fingers ripped up, and it was, you know, pretty bad. I mean, it's pretty sharp stuff trying to do through this. You know, you'd get calluses because your hands would get so cut up real bad, and it was pretty bad work, and people didn't want to do it. And especially for what little money the plantation owner could afford to pay him, because the North wasn't paying enough for the cotton to hire people willing to work in this kind of stuff where it rips your hands up. Everybody up north wanted the cotton, but they didn't want to pay for it. And so they were kind of forced into having slaves back then. But on one of these episodes, I'll have to tell you about how Tennessee has finally made slavery illegal in Tennessee. Yep, 2022, and slavery is finally illegal here. Hallelujah. Well, thank you, Motor Warriors. I appreciate y'all. Remember to live your life with the heart of a Viking warrior. Bye for now.